Hello, I have not been making monthly wrap-up videos, but I decided to make individual wrap-up videos at least for the last 3 months. And as I'm going to show you on this channel, you'll see May, then you'll see June, and then you'll see July. I'll try to stagger these videos, but at the very least, I want to show you what I did, give you many reviews on the puzzles, sometimes the brands, and my feedback on how I felt about doing each puzzle. And if you're a geek like me, then you might enjoy this share screen, which tells you how many puzzles you completed during that month, what your total piece count was, how many puzzles in each size, and what your most frequent brand was. Next screenshot is a graph of the puzzles that I completed by brand and by elementations, which is piece size. So as you can see for May, I got 2 Ibu puzzles done, one of each of White Mountain, Ravensburger, Masterpieces, and Schmidt. So the first puzzle that I did in May was a Colin Thompson Ravensburger puzzle called Alphabet F and G. It's part of his alphabet series, in which in some cases he does just singular letters of the alphabet, and in this case double letters like F and G. I believe the series only goes up to the letter K. I do have them, but they're over on another shelf. But I try to spread these out as far as I can because we have no idea whether or not any more of these will be produced. So our next puzzle here is New York City Life. And New York City Life is one of 2 Ibu puzzles that I was able to do in May. And what I like about this puzzle is it showed New York being bright and vivacious and alive. There's so many elements in this image. There's a Chinese food restaurant, a bike rider could be a messenger. You've got women talking with their dogs. You've got a taxi cab, someone with his guitar. You've got your pizza restaurant and your bakery, your flower shop. But then look in the background, you see the Statue of Liberty in the New York City skyline. I really loved this puzzle. I did this puzzle in a pretty decent fashion. It's puzzles like this that really make me love the Ibu Peace and Love brand. I think I'm up to 66 of these puzzles, and I'm not about to stop now. So then I moved on to my first, maybe my second, but a Schmidt puzzle that was called Cat Mania. The artist is Steve Sundrum, and I got this cat originally simply because it had a lot of cats. Interestingly, I didn't even look at the content of it or the concept behind it. Simply, I got it because of the cats. But let me tell you, I remember the day I took this puzzle out. I looked at it and I thought, no way, this is going to take me forever. But since I'm a puzzler that likes to put the edge pieces together first, it gave me time to think about the image and the colors and whatever was going to go into putting this puzzle together. Now my next puzzle is a Masterpieces jigsaw puzzle. I find that I have 27 of these in my collection so far, and this one is called Old Filling Station. Now, this is part of the Masterpiece Galleries or Masterpieces Hometown Gallery series, and I got this particular puzzle quite simply because it reminds me so much of the Charles Wysocki Americana puzzles that he does. I kind of like these Masterpieces puzzles like this because there's a lot of words in these puzzles, and because of the words, it kind of can make it a little bit easier to assemble the puzzle. But I do remember all that green above at the top where the grass and the bushes and the trees were. That took me a minute, but I really did enjoy putting this one together. So let's take a look at my next puzzle, which is another Ibu Peace and Love puzzle. You all know how much I love that brand. This is Venice Open Market, a 1,000 piece square puzzle. I did enjoy putting this one together, and I don't even feel like these are a great challenge. They're a lot of fun, yes. But when I say not a great challenge, it's because of the sheer joy that I find in jigsaw puzzling. And in this case, this particular puzzle, because it's by that brand, it's bright, it's vivacious, it has a lot of beautiful elements in it. And it was a real joy to put together. I love this brand and I really enjoyed this puzzle. Okay, my last puzzle for May is simply called Cherries. It's a white mountain puzzle. I have two others of this style, which is blueberries and strawberries. I did think at some point that I was going to go ahead and binge all three of these puzzles back to back to back, but I wasn't able to do that. I've got too much in my to-do pile, and sometimes I'll get a different desire to do something, a little bit differently than I had anticipated. So I only did cherries at this point. It was a very enjoyable puzzle to put together. Not really hard at all because of the multiple words in the puzzle. Even though, like, for example, you have a lot of cherries, and you would think that might trip you up because you had the different words: homemade cherry jam, cherry crush, cherry soda, things of that nature. It made it such a breeze to put together. So by means of the puzzle tracker app, we can see that I completed 6 puzzles in May to the tune of 6,000 pieces for that month. And my most frequent brand, as you can see, is Ebu, which is because I did 2 puzzles in the Ebu brand in May. And here is a quick slideshow of the 6 puzzles that I did in May. Now, as I was putting this last clip together, I did come up with a thought. Please let me know if you would like to see summaries of what I did each month before I make the next 2 videos, because creating this video and editing it took more than a couple of hours. But if you like this type of video, please leave a thumbs up. Please leave a comment as to whether or not you would like to see the compilation videos of June, then July, and then going forward. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you with my next video.